Hey guys, this is Chris, strat-o-matic Delaware, and we are going to turn down our volume. There we go. And we are getting ready to start our first of the final double headers in dead ball. You can see the league standings top dead center of your viewing screen there. The Athletics have a one-game lead, having already played all 20 of their games they've played out. Pirates are one game behind, and they will be hosting Detroit in the final doubleheader, which comes up after this one. And the Giants are visiting the Chicago Cubs. 9-9, the Giants have an outside chance. The Cubs would really like to put the screws to the Giants, get a couple more wins. And the White Sox, 8-12, have played their 20. They are played out. They are currently in last. So, Mike McAllister, good evening, good sir. Glad you got the cards. I can hardly wait to see what you're sending me. You have my curiosity sufficiently piqued. We're going to roll some dead ball. Let's go ahead and get this thing going. All righty. 1905 New York Giants, 9-9, visiting the 1906 Chicago Cubs, 7-11 on the hill for the Giants when the Cubs take the bat in the bottom of the inning. Red Ames starting for the Cubs. Right now, Mordecai, Three-Finger Brown, Mike Turkey Donlin, lead off 4-8. That'll be a walk. Art Devlin, third baseman. 5-2, catcher's card X. That is a 1 for Kling. And that is, all right there, strikeout. Frames the strike zone perfectly. I'm looking forward to it, Mike. I am. All right, that is one out. Donlin on first. Mertz at the plate. I'm going to put the hold on Donlin, makes him 1-11. So we're just going to go ahead and swing at it. 3-9 walk for Mertz. Two fast base runners on for Brown. Top of the first, one away. George Brown, right fielder, 2-9 single. And Giants have Donlin rounding third and making it. RBI single for George Brown. 1-0 New York. Top of the first, one away. Brings up Dan McGann, first baseman. Men at first and second. 2-5 single, 112. Got it. One-star single. Bases are loaded. Advances Brown and Mertz. Facing Three-Finger Brown, Roger Bresnahan, the catcher. 5-5 fly ball to right. That is shallow enough. No one's going to be able to tag up. Billy Gilbert, second baseman. No-hitter today. Here we go. Mike McAllister. I just rolled a no-hitter today. Mike Scott no-hit the Reds. I posted on Tabletop Baseball Facebook page. I guess I'm holding my mouth right. That's 2 no-hitters. Wow. I've not had a no-hitter yet. I filmed a potential no-hitter the other night. I took a break away from the dice to go get the camera. So it was cold dice and Schrodinger's cat. We observed the no-hitter. At the time, it was a no-hitter until someone looked at it. So I got the camera that ruined it. Cold dice and Schrodinger's cat. Gilbert, 2-11. But yet, man, a no-hitter. I'm going to get a no-hitter one of these days. I swear I am. Grounds out too short. Gilbert does. Ends the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the inning. Cubs are up. Johnny Evers. Mike McAllister, 2 no-hitters. I'm envious now. I don't want a no-hitter. There's no crying in baseball. Evers, 5-9 off. Ames' card is a leadoff walk. Bresnahan puts the hold on Evers. Takes him to a 113. He's going anyway, and he's going to make it. Stolen base. Johnny Evers at second. Frank Chance. Yeah, laugh at me, Mike. Whatever. I want a no-hitter so bad. Chance with a walk right behind Evers. 2 fast runners on for the Cubs. No outs. Brings up Harry Steinfeld, third baseman. 6-6. A walk. And Red Ames walks. The bases loaded. No outs. Bottom of the first. Wildfire Frank Schulte. 2-7 single on a 1. Oh, ha, ha, ha. 1-star single for Schulte. Looper right over the third baseman's head. Advances everyone a base. Scores Evers. Bases loaded, no outs, but now there's a run across. Jimmy Sheckard. 5-8 strikeout. Johnny Kling. Catcher. 5-5 grounder to second. They're able to get Kling at first. Everyone else advances. Frank Chance scores RBI ground out. That's going to be 2-1 Cubs. Jimmy Schlegel. I'm going to get to the bottom and I'll tell you my story from last night on that kind of same thing. 4-9 grounder to second. That's going to be Gilbert. He is a 2 with a 6. That is out number 3. Cubbies score 2. We go to the top of the second. Last night, the first game was a 15-inning. Oh, I know I will, Mike. Thanks. But the first game was a 15-inning, 1-0 win. The 09 Pirates over the Cubs. And the first 13 innings, Ed Rulebach just kept pitching until I got to the point where I wanted to pinch hit for him and decided that was more important than him being on the hill. But when I was done and I was doing a stats and I go back and he pitched 13 innings of 1-hit baseball. A double was the second batter in the top of the first, and that was it. 3 walks. 1 hit, 13-inning baseball, and I was like, wow. Didn't even realize he had pulled that off. So here we go to the top of the second. Bad Bill Dolan, shortstop for the Giants. 4-8 on Brown's card is a leadoff walk. Seems to be a theme here in this game. Red Ames is going to lay down the bunt. That's not good. Pops up to the catcher, gets it to first in time to get Dolan. Double play. P2-3. Yucky. Mike Turkey Donlin. 6-10 on Brown's card. Fly ball to left and turns into a routine inning. So we go to the bottom of the second. Joe Tinker. Shortstop. 6-7 strikeout. Red Ames catches him swinging at the knee cheese. 3-finger Brown, 1-9 with a single. Pitcher helping his own cause with his number 3 hitting card. Johnny Evers facing Ames. 3-6 single 1. Line out to second with a 2. That is 2 away. Brings up Frank Chance. So far it's just me and Mike time, and I'm good with that, brother. 1-7 ground ball. That is out number 3. 2-1. We go to the top of the third. Art Devlin. Yeah, everybody else is streaming tonight. I was like, well, you know, if people want to see the dead ball, they're going to do it. Al, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the game. How's it going, brother? Good to see you. Score is 2-1 going to the top of the third. New York scored. Mike Donlin walked. Devlin struck out. Sam Mertz walked him to second. RBI single by right fielder George Brown. And then bottom of the first, Red Ames gave up walk to Evers, Chance, and Steinfeld. And then Schulte with an RBI single. Sheckard struck out. And then Johnny Kling grounded to second. RBI on the ground out. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Mike, I really want to replay the series, and I hope it'd be awesome if Game 5 turned out the way it did in real life. What, 13, 12 extra innings? Kenny, welcome to the chat. We are going top of the third, 2-1 Cubs. Standings are right here, as you can see. The Athletics have played out all of their games. The White Sox have played out all of their games. Giants at Cubs right now. Detroit at Pittsburgh later this evening to see exactly what happened. 6-8, Art Devlin leading off. Browns card, fly ball to center. So, yeah, we're just going to roll right along here a little bit. 4-8, Sam Mertz. That is a walk. Second time he's gotten the free pass from three-finger Brown. George Brown. Mertz is going to be held by Kling and try to steal anyway, and he's not going to get it. Two outs. George Brown, 2-8. No one to walk around, gets upset, and just pops it up behind first. Frank Chance. We go to the bottom of the third. Third baseman Harry Steinfeld, third in the order, leading off. 6-7, strikeout. Ken, are you talking about how my Browns shellacked Troy Aikman's Cowboys? Is that what you're talking about? Just curious, you know, go Brownies. All righty, Steinfeld K's. Wildfire Schulte, Frank Schulte, 4-4 on Ames. Card is a strikeout as well. Red Ames sets two down in order with the K. Jimmy Sheckard, 4-6. And make that 3 in a row. Red Ames retires aside via the whiffer. We go to the top of the fourth. Dan McGann leading off, first baseman. Fifth in the order. Browns pitch. 3-7. Hard grounder hit the third. That is out number 1. Catcher Roger Bresnahan. 3-9 draws a walk. Brings us Billy Gilbert. 2-4 pops out to short. Easy play for Joey Tinker. That's 2 away. Bad Bill Dolan. 6-5 strikeout. So we're cruising through. We go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Johnny Kling, catcher, leading off for the Cubs. Up 2-1, 6-9, flies out to right. 1 away, Jimmy Schlegel, center fielder. 4-9, hard grounder hits a second. Billy Gilbert's a 2 with a 7. And that'll be scooped up, gets it over to McGann. That is out number 2, routine ground ball. Fielded by Billy Gilbert. Joey Tinker, shortstop, 2 away, facing Red Ames. 3-3, and that is low on the triple split. Comes up with a double, though. 2-out double, bottom of the fourth. Brings up three-finger Brown. Brown singled his last time up. Never know. 4-7, singles again. Three-finger Brown singles. Tinker is a 118 with 2 outs, and RBI single for three-finger Brown. A little premature on marking the run there. Still 2 outs. Brings us to Johnny Evers. 1-4. Homer on the 1. Fly ball to right. So that makes the inning complete. 3-1 Cubs. We go to the top of the fifth. And Red Ames at the bat facing Brown. 3-6 on his own card, grounds out to short. That is out number 1. Mike Turkey Donlin, 5-5, fly ball to right. That is 2 away. At some point in this broadcast, I may need to step away for a few minutes because my daughter's grocery shopping, so I might have to do that and then come back. That's all right. We'll get to that when we get to it. Art Devlin, third baseman. 5-8 on Brown's card as a pop out to third. So 1, 2, 3. Go the Giants. Here in game 1 of the Giants and Cubs final doubleheader of the season. Again, those who have come late, you can see the league standings right there, top dead center on your screen. And the only one left after this is Pittsburgh and Detroit, to see if Pittsburgh can overtake Philadelphia and at least keep Detroit and New York at arm's reach. Frank Chance, bottom of the fifth. 3-4, grounder to third. That's 1 away. Cubs are up 3-1. Harry Steinfeld, third baseman. 5-7 on Ames' card. Strikeout. Second time Ames has caught him swinging. Frank Schulte, right fielder. 1-8, 114 is a double. Triple. He gets it. Schulte is 90 feet away from run number 4, and Jimmy Sheckard at the plate. He struck out twice so far. Here's the pitch from Ames. 5-10, draws a walk to extend the inning. Men at the corners. Cubs have some more business. Johnny Kling. 5-11, hard grounder hit to short X. Dolan's a 2 with an 11, and that is going to be scooped up. Gets it over to Dan McGann. Out number 3. Nothing doing for Chicago. We go to the top of the 6th inning. Your score: 1906 Chicago Cubs at 7-11 have 3 runs. 1905 Giants at 9-9 have 1. Sam Mertz leading off, third in the order. Brown's pitch off Brown's card, pops up behind first base. Easy play for Frank Chance. It's out number 1. George Brown, right fielder, RBI in the first inning. 4-6 on Brown's card is a single. Dan McGann, first baseman, 299. He'll swing at Brown's pitch. 6-11, fly ball to right, X. That's going to be Schulte at a 2. Rolls a 1. That should be good. That is out. Runners hold. 2 away. George Brown on first. Roger Bresnahan, catcher, flew to right and walked his first 2 times up. 6-9 on Brown's card. Fly ball to center field. Back underneath it is Jimmy Slagle. Makes the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Your score: Chicago 3, New York 1. Yeah, they go on the bottom, not the top. All right, Jimmy Slagle. Leading off, center fielder, Red Ames on the hill for the Giants. 4-7 on Ames' card, leadoff single for Jimmy Slagle. Joey Tinker, shortstop. 4-6, and that's a strikeout. That will bring up Three Finger Brown. He's 2 for 2 with an RBI single his last time up. He's going to swing. 4-5, draws a walk. Three Finger Brown is contributing to the cause on both sides of the plate. All right, here we go. Bad build. Nope. Yeah, back down here. Why keep taking that card? Don't take that card. That's not your team. Johnny Evers, 1 out, first and second. He's going to lay down the bunt. 10, batter safe. Lead runner is thrown out by the pitcher. So that is 1-5. Unsuccessful sacrifice. Men at first and second. 2 outs, Frank Chance. 6-9, Red Ames card, fly ball to right, and that will end the inning. So after 6, Cubbies are up 3-1. Go to the top of the 7th. Billy Gilbert, second baseman. Leading off against Three Finger Brown. 2-6, leads off with a single, his first hit of the game. Next up is Bad Bill Dolan, shortstop, who walked and struck out his first 2 times up. Here's Brown, 6-5 with another strikeout of Dolan. Red Ames at the plate. He's going to lay down the bunt successfully. 3-4 sacrifice. 2 outs. He moves Gilbert up to second. Scoring position. Turkey Donlin overdue for a hit. Walked his first time up, scored a run, flew out to left and right. 1-12 grounder to first. That's going to end the inning. 3-4. All righty. No injury, 1 through 10. So we go. Yeah, I just made injuries. 1 through 10, no injury. 11 through 15, injury for this game. 16 to 20, out for the rest of the series. So no injury. Getting a report from Mike McAllister with his APBA 1986 replay. He says, Al, the Red Sox, 9-3, first place. Baltimore's 9-3. Kansas City 7-5 in second. Oakland 9-3 first place in the West. Then we go to the NL East. Spos are 13-3 out front. The Mets are 6-4. And I'm sure we're getting an NL West update in just a moment from Mike McAllister and his replay. All right, we go to top of the 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Top of the 7th, Art Devlin, third baseman, leading off. Brown still on the hill for the Cubs. 3-5 walk. Devlin's first time on base. And Mike McAllister in the West. Reds are first at 9-5. The Giants are 9-6. Dodgers are 9-11. So 86 replay is underway. It looks like he's getting close to through April, probably. What about April 23rd, April 24th there, Mike? Kind of looks like it. Sam Mertz, man on first. He'll be swinging 2-9, fly ball to center. That is one away, top of the 7th. George Brown, right fielder, 2-7, single 112. That is a one-star single, advances Devlin to second. Giants have got something going here, top of the 7th inning, down 3-1. Dan McGann, first baseman. He's swinging 3-6, ground ball to third. That's going to get Brown at second. Not in time to get McGann at first. Advance Devlin to third, man at the corners, 2 outs. Top of the 7th, and you can't see who that player is. My camera is settling. Don't do that. I didn't say you could do that. And it's right there in front of that light. That sucker is going to be getting hot. I don't want that to happen. Going to have to rework this a little bit, I think. Let's bring you over here a little bit. Just making some adjustments. Of course, I got to wait for my screen to catch up to yours so I can see if it's going to work. I got a message. What did I get? Text while I'm checking that. Okay. So that actually go there, go there. Sorry, folks, just straightening things up. Yeah, I want to get that as far away. And it's still right in the light, but oh well, stuff's going to happen. All right, third week and working on it. Having fun doing the replay. Yeah, it's going to take a long time, Mike, because I'm 4 years working on my NL replay for 1960, and I've only gotten like May 3rd. But I finally pulled it back out, and I'm playing Sad V, so that may pick up the pace a little bit. You know, we shall see. I want to get some more of it done. All right, back to the game. Roger Bresnahan is up 2 outs, men at first and third, facing Mordecai Brown. 6-8 on Brown's card, fly ball to center field. That is out number 3. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th at the old ball game. Harry Steinfeld, third baseman, leading off for the Cubs. Up 3-1. Red Ames still on the hill for the Giants. 4-8, single 1-5. Line out to first. McGann gets his glove all over it. Frank Schulte, 2-7. Single 1. Hard liner to second. Billy Gilbert is there. Jimmy Sheckard, 2-5, fly ball to center, and that is 1-2-3 go the Cubbies. We go to the top of the 8th. The Giants are running out of time, and they are at the bottom of the order. Billy Gilbert, number 7, is up, followed by Bad Bill Dolan and possibly a pinch hitter for Red Ames. We'll have to see what the situation is on base. Our Red Sox fans singing along at the old ball game. Oh, gosh, Mike, I wish I could do 15 games a day. It says he's retired. He tries to get 15 a day. I wish I could do that. I mean, you know, get out, do stuff, whatever, and everything. Come in from about 12 to 7 and just shut myself up with my strat. I'd be a very happy man. All righty. Johnny Kling. Not, because it's Billy Gilbert. Leading off for the Giants. Top of the 8th. 6-8 fly ball to center field off Brown's card. That's 1 away. Bill Dolan, shortstop. 1-7 draws a walk. I think we want to keep Ames in with the base runner. He's going to lay down the bunt. Does not do it. Pops out to first. Runners hold. 2 outs, but Ames will pitch the bottom of the 8th anyhow. I'm going to have to check that out then, Al. Maybe I'm starting a trend. Bleacher Bums Gaming saying it on his new video, so I'm going to definitely have to watch it. 5-6, Mike Turkey Donlin. And that is a pop out to first. So nothing doing for the Giants. Top of the 8th, we go to the bottom of the inning. And now Johnny Kling is going to lead off the inning. He'll be followed by Jimmy Slagle and Joe Tinker nearing the bottom of the order for the Cubs. Ames still on the hill. That decision made by John McGraw. 6-7 wanted his man to finish it and hope the top of the order would be able to do it in the 9th. Jimmy Slagle 1 out after Kling strikes out. 6-8 on Ames' card. Another strikeout, and Red Ames looks like he's going to mow through some Cubs again. The pitch to Joey Tinker. 6-8 strikeout. Second time in a single game he has struck out the side. We go to the top of the 9th. Red Ames with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 Ks so far in this outing. Giants do or die. Top of the 9th. Jerry Ball is not here to root them on, so let's hear it for the Giants, everybody. Root them on for Jerry Ball. And Higher Ground Gaming, because I know he's doing that replay. Art Devlin. Third baseman, second in the order, 3-finger Brown, 2-5. The pitch, fly ball to center field. That is 1 away. Sam Mertz, left fielder, 4-7. Grounder to second. Evers is a 1 with a 2. That's an out for 3. 2 outs. Top of the 9th, down 2 runs. Here comes George Brown, right fielder. He's 3 for 4 today. RBI single his first time up. 2-8. Pops out the first, ends game 1. Cubbies have gotten at least a split. And at 9 and 10, the Giants have just been eliminated from the postseason. Just been eliminated. So the Giants are out. This one's just a rubber match coming up. So let's get these guys packed up into the side, and then we shall do some stats and get on to game number 2, post haste. Boom. Boom. All right, and that can go there. Yeah, starting the next game is going to be Big Ed Rulebach for the Cubs. He came off last night. Those of you who may have missed the game last night, 13 no-hit starting, 1 hit, starting pitching, no decision, shutout innings. 13 innings, 1 double, second batter of the game. And got relieved, and the Pirates won it, top of the 15th. Cubs couldn't score in the bottom of the inning. Tough game for the Cubs on that, but they split it, so that way Pittsburgh's 11-7 and not tied. All right, let's do this. Stats. Well, let's see. Recap. Chicago 3. New York 1. That is correct. No errors. Cleanly fielded game. Donlin 0 for 4. A run scored. Walk. Devlin 0 for 4. K and a walk. Sam Mertz 0 for 3. Caught stealing. 2 walks. George Brown, you get to the number 4 batter to get a hit. 3 for 5. Run batted in. Dan McGann 1 of 4. Roger Bresnahan 0 for 3, a walk. Billy Gilbert 1 of 4. Bill Dolan 0 for 2 with KK walk. Yeah, he was definitely Three Finger Brown's little pin cushion. And Red Ames is 0 for 3. Sacrifice hit. So that is 3, 4, 5 hits yielded by Three Finger Brown in the win. Complete game win. 9 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 7 and struck out 1, 2, 3. No homers. So there is Three Finger Brown, and along with 2 for 2 with the RBI, I'm thinking Three Finger Brown got this, guys. Help me vote for player of the game if you would, but Mordecai Brown is looking pretty convincing. Cubs batting, Johnny Evers. He is 0 for 3. Run scored, stolen base, and a walk. Frank Chance 0 for 3. Run scored and a walk. Harry Steinfeld 0 for 3. Strikeout, walk. Frank Schulte 2 of 4. Run batted in, a triple. Jimmy Sheckard 0 for 3. Strikeout, walk. Johnny Kling 0 for 4. Run batted in, strikeout. Jimmy Slagle 1 of 4 with a strikeout. Joey Tinker is 1 of 4. Run scored, double, KKK. And Three Finger Brown 2 of 2. Run batted in and a walk. So that is 2, 3, 4, 6 hits only for the Cubs. Ames, complete game loss, 8 innings, gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned, no homers, struck out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 batters, walked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's more strikeouts than that. 2 strikeouts there. Strikeout there. 2, 1, yeah, because he had 10. Yep, all right. Captain Whiteout. There you go, Kenny. Yep, Three Fingers Brown, player of the game, at the bat and on the hill. Because the pitchers get it in dead ball. All righty, so that is going to make New York 9 and 10. Cubbies 8 and 11. And here we go with game 2. So let's make that adjustment here. 9 and 10. 8 and 11. Giants are eliminated. All righty. Let's stick that right there. Okay, Donlin, Giants are going to go there. And Ed Rulebach is going to be facing them. Big Ed. And he takes a 1 with his tee. Cubbies go there. And the pitcher for the Giants is Iron Man, Joe McGinnity, Hall of Famer. He takes a 4 with his tee. Very, very good. All righty, everybody, here we go. Set to start the second game of the Twin Bill. Ed Rulebach on the hill for the Cubs. Mike Turkey Donlin. Here's the pitch, and the game is started. 5-6, fly out to left, 1 away. Art Devlin, third baseman, down to business. 2-6, grounder to short. It's 2 outs. Sam Mertz, left fielder. 2-9 flies out to center. That is 1-2-3 go the Giants. Bottom of the first, Johnny Evers, second baseman, leading off against Joe McGinnity, followed by Frank Chance and Harry Steinfeld. Evers, 6-8 on McGinnity's card, single 1-7. Got it. Frank Chance. Evers is going to be held by Bresnahan. Makes him a 111 safe stealing, so Chance is going to swing. 6-9 single. Evers, 117, rounding second, headed for third, slides in under the tag. So men at the corners, no outs. Cubs in a commanding position again. Harry Steinfeld, 5-7 on McGinnity's card, grounder to short X. Dahlin is a 2, rolls a 14, and he scoops it up, gets it to second to Gilbert on Chance, makes the turn, gets to McGann, and that is going to hold Evers. 6-4, 6-4-3. Able to check Evers at third. Wildfire Schulte, right fielder, 3-8, grounder to third. That is going to end the inning. We go to the top of the second. George Brown leading off against Big Ed Rulebach. 13 one-hit shutout innings, no decision baseball against the Pirates. His last outing, Brown, 5-4 off Rulebach's card, fly ball to center field X. That'll be Slagle at a 2. With a 14, and that will be out number 1. Dan McGann, grounder to first. That is 2 away. We'll call that a 3-4. He's a 12. That could have been unassisted, but now it was a little deep. Roger Bresnahan, catcher, 4-10. And the second, I think, ooh, no hits so far, double. The second, I think it. Second, it enters my process. No hitter evaporates like a fart in the wind. Billy Gilbert, 6-10, double 1, fly to center, 2-20, ends the inning. So we go to the bottom of the second. So Ed Rulebach gives up a double, 1 hit so far. Repeat performance, we shall see. Jimmy Sheckard leading off, bottom of the second, 1-6 single. Third base hit for the Cubs so far. Johnny Kling, catcher, 3-12. He's going to swing at McGinnity's pitch, 5-7, grounder to short X. Dahlin's a 2. Rolls a 14, gets underneath it, scoops it up, gets it to second. Gilbert makes the turn over to McGann, doubles up on Sheckard. 6-4-3. That is 2 outs. Jimmy Slagle, center fielder. 5-8, McGinnity's card pops up to first. That will be the inning. We go to the top of the third. It is scoreless. Bad Bill Dahlin facing Ed Rulebach. 6-9, single 1-14, line out to short. 1 away, brings up the pitcher, Iron Man Joe McGinnity. 1-11, grounds to short for out number 2. Easy play for Tinker to Chance. Mike Donlin, Turkey Donlin, center fielder, 3-8. And extends the inning with a base hit. Ed Rulebach yields another hit. Art Devlin, third baseman. 6-9 off Rulebach's card, single 1-14. And that is definitely a 1-star single. Advances Donlin to second. 2 outs, 2 men on. Brings up Sam Mertz, left fielder. 3-5 single. And Donlin, a 116, 2 outs, 118, rounding third, headed home with a 14. That's an RBI 2-out single for Sam Mertz. And the Giants are first on the board. Brings us to George Brown, right fielder. Dropped the white die. This is faster. Come here, my little friends. Leave you right there. 4-5, George Brown, grounder to second, and that is going to end the inning, but the Giants do plate a run. So we go to the bottom of the third with the reserve white die. Joey Tinker facing Iron Man McGinnity. 3-6 single to lead off the inning. Ed Rulebach at the plate to bat. He's going to lay it down. 3, and he beats it out. Infield single for Joe McGinnity. Men at first and second, no outs. Johnny Evers at the plate, 255 batter. He's going to lay down the bunt. That didn't work. Pops out to first. Runners hold. 1 away. Frank Chance at the plate. He's swinging at McGinnity's pitch. 3-5 a walk. Didn't swing at that last one. Loads the bases. 1 out. Bleacher bums. Hey, yeah, let's play 20. No, 21 innings. I've already done 20. We want to do 21. Glad you can make it. I heard you sang the bottom of the 7th little bit, so I'm going to have to watch your latest game, man. See if it's up to snuff. How's it going, man? Glad you could make it to the chat. Here we are, second game of the doubleheader. You can see the standings right here. The Giants lost the first game to the Cubs, so they're 9-10. They're out. Cubs are 8-11, and the Giants are up 1-0 here. 1 out, bases loaded, bottom of the third. Joe McGinnity on the hill. Harry Steinfeld at the plate. 3-3 hard ground ball hit to the pitcher. He's able to spin and get Frank Chance. Fielder's choice for Steinfeld, but that is going to be an RBI. 2 outs. Cubbies are up. Nope, tie it. 1-1. Oh, you used whiteout also? Awesome. My first lieutenant. BBG. First lieutenant whiteout. I'm going to have to start an army. Frank Schulte, 5-10 on McGinnity's card. Homer 1-3. Nope, but that will be a double. Scores Ed Rulebach. Harry Steinfeld around to third. 2 outs, a 117. He's headed home. Rolls a 13, and that is another run across. 2 RBI double for Frank Schulte, and the Cubs take a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the third. Jimmy Sheckard. 2-9 strikeout. So that is 3 away. Cubbies score 3. They're up 3-1. Go to the top of the fourth. Let me make a small little note here. Oh, also, I would like to announce this to everybody in the game room, in the chat room. If you have or know of somebody, Larry Harris, OH, good evening. If you know of somebody who ordered the strat-o-matic 2017 current set without the additional players, I know of somebody that strat-o-matic mistakenly sent them a copy, an extra copy of the extra players. So if you know somebody who could use the extra players, I will help you put that person in contact with the man who has them. So please, if you know of anybody, have them get up with me. Most of you probably have my email address by now. If not, you know, it's easy to get. But yeah, I know somebody who has an extra set of the extra players for the current baseball season. So if you know of anybody, or if you are interested yourself, let me know. I'll get you up with him. All right, we are going to top of 4. Dan McGann leading off. Giants down 3-1. 2-9 grounder to short. That is 1 away. Roger Bresnahan, catcher, facing Big Ed Rulebach. 2-5 single. his second base hit of the game. Brings us to Billy Gilbert, second baseman, 6. 8 off rule box card is a walk. 2 men on, 1 out. Giants with a chance to get some runs back here. Bad Bill Dolan swinging at rule box pitch, 4-4 strikeout. And that brings us to the bottom of the order. Joe McGinnity, 2 outs. The pitch from rule box, 6-10. Doubles a 1. That would be a fly ball to center field to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 4th. And again, Larry, you can see the league standings here. I made adjustments for the first game, so the Giants lost, Cubs won. Probably not the best way to see it, but you can make it out. Giants are out. New York Giants have been eliminated from the postseason. IDJ, what's going on? Good evening, good sir. Glad you can make it to the chat. Trust all is well. Here we go to the bottom of the 4th. Cubs up 3-1, 4-6 off McGinnity's card. Johnny Kling, strikeout. 2 Ks in a row for McGinnity. Jimmy Slagle, 2-6, and that's another strikeout. 3 Ks in a row for McGinnity. Joey Tinker, do we have a trend beginning? 3-4, nope, that's a single. Second hit in a row for Joe Tinker in this game. Brings up Ed Rulebach, 2 outs, man on, 4-8, and double 1-3, single. Advances Tinker to third. So with 2 outs, Cubs, men at the corners. Joe McGinnity. Johnny Evers, 2-8, pops out to first, and that is going to be the end of the inning. After 4, your score, 1906 Chicago Cubs, 3. 1905 New York Giants, 1. Top of the 5th. Top of the order for the Giants. Mike Donlin leading off against Big Ed Rulebach, 2-6, and that's a strikeout. 5-9 for Mike Donlin. No, change the card. Art Devlin facing Ed Rulebach. 5-9, fly ball to left field. That is 2 away. That brings up Sam Mertz, left fielder. 2-10, ground ball back to the box. Rulebach gets it over to Frank Chance. That is 1-2-3 on the Giants. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Frank Chance with that last put out, leading off, second in the order, followed by third baseman Harry Steinfeld, right fielder Frank Schulte. 3-9 against Joe McGinnity, and that is a single 1. Line out to second, 1 away. Harry Steinfeld, third baseman, 3-7, and that is a 1-out single. Brings up Frank Schulte, 2 RBI double his last time up, 1 for 2. 2-6 against McGinnity, and that is a single. Advances Steinfeld from first to third. Men at the corners, 1 out. Cubs poised to score more. Jimmy Sheckard, 5-12. McGinnity's card, ground ball back to the box. He's able to check Steinfeld, gets Schulte at second. Not enough time to get Sheckard at first. So we have 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, men at the corners. Johnny Kling, catcher, 6-10, single. RBI single for Kling. Steinfeld scores. That's going to move Sheckard to second. Sheckard is going to try for third. 1-16 makes it. So men at the corners again, 2 outs. Jimmy Slagle this time facing Joe McGinnity, 6-5, strikeout to get out of the inning. Second time he's gotten Slagle so far in this game. So that is going to bring us one more run, 4-1 lead going to the top of the 6th. 4th in the order, George Brown leading off for the Giants. Ed Rulebach will face him, Dan McGann, and Roger Bresnahan in this inning. Brown lead off at bat, 5-11, grounder to first. Chance is a 1. and rolls a 6, scoops it up. He gets it to Johnny Evers covering on the play, so that is 1 out. Dan McGann, first baseman, facing Big Ed Rulebach, 5-7, strikeout. Roger Bresnahan, catcher, 6-5 off Rulebach's card, fly ball to right field, and that's going to end the inning 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 6th. All righty. Joey Tinker, 8th in the order, will lead off the shortstop. Ed Rulebach behind him, then back to the top for Johnny Evers. Facing Joe McGinnity. 6-5, McGinnity with a strikeout. That is his 5th on this outing. Ed Rulebach at the plate, 5-7, grounder to short X. Dahlin is a 2 with an 8, scoops it up, gets it over to Dan McGann for out number 2. Back to the top of the order, Johnny Evers, the Crab. The pitch from McGinnity, 5-6, fly ball to right. Easy play for Brown, smacks his mitt, lets the ball fall into the glove, and we go to the top of the 7th. 4-1 is your score. Chicago Cubs looking to sweep the homestand and spoil the Giants completely here at the end of the season. Billy Gilbert leading off. Giants need a rally, 6-8 against Rulebach, and leads off with a walk, his 2nd of the game. On first base, Billy Gilbert. Bad Bill Dahlin at the plate. Big Ed Rulebach with the pitch. 3-8 homer, 1-8, 14. It's a double. Knocks Gilbert around to third. 118 headed home, and the Giants score a run. RBI double for Bill Dahlin. Giants play to run 4-2. Joe McGinnity at the plate. He's going to bat 5-10 off Rulebach's card. Pops out to first, out number 2. Dahlin on second. Would sure like to score one more run in this inning. Max Cornelius, welcome to the chat. Good sir. Glad you could make it. I hope this day is finding you well. A little bit of dead ball tonight. 6-5. Give you a rundown here at the end of the inning. And Mike Donlin flies out to right field. That was a 6-5B. Dahlin stays at second. Art Devlin, 2 outs. Man on second. Rulebach, 5-5 off his card. Fly ball to center field. Ends the inning. The Giants get one back. It is 4-2 going to the bottom of the 7th at the old ball game. Close a little pop-up reminder window on my computer. Oh, there it went away all on its own. Bottom of the 7th inning. Rundown. Giants score 1 in the top of the 3rd. Work 3 singles in a row. And then the bottom of the 3rd, the Cubs score 3 runs off Joe McGinnity. They score 1 more in the bottom of the 5th, and you may have just witnessed a run scored by the Giants in the top of the 7th, so it is 4-2 Cubs. Frank Chance leading off this inning. Harry Steinfeld and Wildfire Schulte behind him. McGinnity with the pitch, 5-9, triple 1-8. That'll be a single. McGinnity is not his usual self in this game. Harry Steinfeld, 1-10, pops up to third. That is 1 away. Frank Schulte, right fielder. 6-11, grounder to first. So that is going to be a 3-4, and Chance advances to second on the play. Jimmy Sheckard, 2 outs, man on second, facing McGinnity. 2-5 fly ball to center, and McGinnity works through the inning. No run scored for the Cubs. We go to the top of the 8th inning, 4-2. Sam Mertz leading off for the Giants, 3rd in the order, 6-9. Ed Rulebach still on the hill for the Cubs, single 114. That's a single to lead off, Sam Mertz. George Brown, right fielder, 5-5, fly ball to center. That is out number 1. Dan McGann, $2.99. He's going to swing it. 3-5, fly ball to center field again. Ed Rulebox getting him to hit it high. Here in the 8th, Roger Bresnahan, 2 away, man on first. 3-5, fly ball to left, and nothing going for the Giants. They'll have the bottom of the order coming up, top of the 9th. Down by 2, bottom of the 8th inning coming up. Johnny Kling, catcher, will lead off. Jimmy Schlegel, center fielder, and Joey Tinker, shortstop, slated to follow in order. Still Joe McGinnity on the hill. Gets in any trouble, though, he may get yanked. Both pitchers have been worked in this game. Just the Cubs have made advantage of their hits. 5-9, triple 1-8. That's a triple. Johnny Kling slides into third. Didn't need to. Joe McGinnity, I think, may be coming out of the game for the Giants. Yeah. So he went 7 innings, faced an extra batter. McGinnity comes out, and we're going to bring in Dummy Taylor. Luther Dummy Taylor. To face the bottom of the Cubs order. Johnny Kling standing on third base. Jimmy Schlegel. Can Taylor get him out of the inning? 3-10. Schlegel line out to second. That's a good start. Runners can't advance on a line out. Joey Tinker, shortstop. 4-10. 1-3 is a home run. Joe Tinker knocks one out of the park, touches them all. And back, and aloha means goodbye. He went yard in fuego. Cubs are up 6-2. Giants' outlook for a 500 season is looking grim. Ed Rulebach at the plate, 1 out, bottom of the 8th. 1-11 strikeout. That is 2 down. Johnny Evers comes up. 2-7 pops out to short, and that is the end of the inning. 2 across the plate for the Cubs, 6-2. We go to the top of the 9th, and this may be it for the Giants. This may be it for the Cubs. Final possible half inning of the season for both of these teams, unless the Giants can really rally. Really rally. Come on, guys. Root for the Giants for Jerry Ball. He's not here. Got to represent. Root for the Giants. We'll leave him there. All right. Billy Gilbert's batting. 2-6 single off Rulebach. Boom goes the ball, says Al Red Sox fan. Yes, sir, indeedy, it sure does. Bad Bill Dolan, man on first. No time to bunt. Time to swing and get some hits. 1-8. Well, a walk will do just as good. Men at first and second, and we're going to pinch hit for Dummy Taylor. Oh, is Sammy Strang going to come on for pinch hitting duties, or we have someone else in mind? Frank Bowerman, maybe? No, Strang's got some running. All right, so let's put Taylor away so we don't lose him. All righty, Sammy Strang is going to pinch hit here in the top of the 9th. Pinch hit. He is a 116 runner, a stealer. Men at first and second, no outs. Ed Rulebach still on the hill. Going to go the distance. 3-11. Grounder to second. Doubles up on Dolan. 4-6-3. Evers Tinker chance. Gilbert gets the third. 2 outs. Man on the hot corner. Down 4. Turkey Donlin needs to extend this inning. Yeah, who you calling Dummy, Willis? It's on his card. 2 outs. Turkey Donlin, 3-8, and that is an RBI single. Gilbert scores. Now we need Art Devlin to extend the inning. Ed Rulebach still on the hill. He's going to see this through, hopefully, for the Cubs. Looks into Johnny Kling, gets the signal. Here is the windup, the pitch. 3-12, hard liner hit to short, and Joe Tinker is all over it. And that there is the ball game, and that is the season for the Cubs and the Giants. That is the season. So the Giants fall to 9-11. The Cubs come up to 9-11. Boom. They are tied. And the final doubleheader will take place sometime later this evening. I'm thinking maybe about 8 o'clock, if that's okay with you guys. It's going to be the Pirates hosting the Tigers to see exactly who takes on the Athletics and in what fashion. So let's go ahead and do some stats, and we'll shut this sucker down. We're zeroing in on the end of the season. Finally getting this project to wraps. I'm going to miss it. Next series is big. Is there a tiebreaker for second? Yes, there is. And I will have the tiebreaker out, and we will review the tiebreaker for, there's a tiebreaker for first also, but we will review the tiebreaker stipulations before the game starts. And if it comes up, we will review the tie-breaking criteria before the end of the stream. I've enjoyed this so thoroughly, Kenny. I really have, man. I've so thoroughly enjoyed doing this dead ball. I really have. Gosh. Dead ball, small ball. I love it. All right, stats. Cubbies 6-3. No errors again. Well done on both defenses. Let's get some hitting. Turkey Donlin, 2 of 5. Run scored, strikeout. Devlin, 1 of 5. Mertz, 2 of 4 RBI. 0 for 4 George Brown. 0 for 4 Dan McGann. 2 for 4 Roger Bresnahan with a double. Billy Gilbert, 1 of 2. 2 runs scored, 2 walks. Bill Dolan is 1 of 3. Run batted in, a double, a K, and a walk. Joe McGinnity 0 for 3 and 0 for 1 Sammy Strang. So that's 2, 5, 9 hits. And I think I hear groceries outside. Let's see if we can blast through this. Rulebach, complete game, win, 9 innings, gave up 9 hits, 3 runs, all earned, struck out 2, walked 3. Batting, Johnny Evers, 1 of 5. Frank Chance, 2 of 3 with a walk. Steinfeld, 1 of 3, 2 runs, 1 run batted in. Frank Schulte, 2 of 4, 2 runs batted in. Vote for a player of the game so I can mark it quickly because I do think I've got to get. Jimmy Sheckard is 1 of 4 with a strikeout. Johnny Kling, 2 of 4. Run scored, run batted in, triple, and a strikeout. Jimmy Schlegel, 0 for 4. 2 Ks. Joey Tinker, 3 of 4, 2 runs, 2 batted in, home run, and a strikeout. And Ed Rulebach, 2 of 4 runs scored and a K. That is 1, 4, 7, 9, 14 hits for the Cubs. Oh, crud. 1, she is back. So 13 of those hits go there. 1 goes there. 1 inning. Gave up 2 runs. 1 was earned, so gave up 4 runs, and 5 were earned. Quick math. Strikeouts. So that means we have walk. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. 1 home run given up actually right there by Taylor. None there. And we're going to look for someone to vote. No one did. I'm going to give it to Ed Rulebach because I got to go carry in groceries. Hate to be brief at the very end, but guys, got a jet. 8 o'clock. We'll be back for the final doubleheader of the season. Your final score: Chicago Cubs 6, New York Giants 3. Guys, hate to jet and bail, but I'm going to do it. So see you in about an hour and 15 minutes. Keep on rolling, guys.